Hey guys, how's it going? Well, for me, my mind is nothing but COD Modern Warfare. Important stuff, you know? So I kind of realised, well, not really, that we know not much about multiplayer. There's so much to speculate about because at the reveal we learnt a lot about the game, but at the same time they didn't reveal very much. And damn does that make me thirsty, especially for multiplayer. So if you're looking for those details, that intel, you've come to the right place, lad. Subscribe. So yeah, we don't have much about multiplayer, so where should we turn? The one and only, the Chinese leaker, Victor. And this is why I love that they did not show us everything at the reveal, because now we can speculate and think about things. So Big Vic tells us, and I quote, "There will be more map area." Damn, that is... someone grab some... This guy really, truly has a way with words. There will be more map area, and there will be more players than we expect. Now this totally links in with this image that comes from... I'm not sure where it comes from, but it says that multiplayer in COD Modern Warfare will be 2 to 20 players, and normally it's just 18 players, so lads, we've got an extra 2 players in the game. So 10v10 mode, question mark? Also, what the bloody hell does Victor mean when he says there are more map area? Like, what does that mean, dude? I think in general he could mean that there are more maps, or that maps are bigger maps with more players. How is that not epic? How could this possibly be a bad thing? Like, bruh, that is amazing. I think most of us with enormous brains, most of us can agree that having a variety of maps, small maps, medium maps, big maps, and open maps with, in general, more players like 6v6 and then 10v10, or whatever it's gonna be, is so much better than having every map being so confined and only 5v5 or even just 6v6, you know. Like, some of the maps in these newer CODs are so small I can't even swing my nose around. Like, come on, man. It's no secret that I'm a COD veteran, and I so much prefer the older style of COD with these older style of map design. So if they bring that back but spice up with more players so it's not as slow, boring and campy and it's action packed, lads, we are in for greatness. My man, they are doing things correctly, no more dumbass maneuvers being made. Whether it's ground war or just some kind of access to a 20-player mode in multiplayer, man, congratulations, good ideas. You know, last year with Black Ops 4, there was this like thing going around and everyone was saying this year's COD is going to be so innovative. So I made a whole 2-part video saying about, I think Black Ops 4 will have a new engine and they can do this and they can do that. And that's happening this year instead, apparently. One of the things I said is they could have bigger maps and more players. And that might actually be happening. Finally, I swear, if they pull off my ideas and it works really well, I should stop sitting in my chair in my bedroom like I should be sitting at a throne at the top of the entire COD franchise. No, but seriously, this stuff is so much more my style. My main COD, if you guys watch my videos recently know, what I'm playing is Modern Warfare Remastered because I just prefer that older style. And I always play ground war, but 6v6 on these bigger maps still is not that bad. I was playing 6v6 domination on Bog, you know, not a massive map, a kind of medium map. It's really open and I dropped like 40 something kills. Imagine doing that on ground war as well. It's just, I don't know, it just feels so much more... So much more better, right, to have a variety of maps and more players so it's still as action-packed as for smaller maps, instead of every map in the game being the same. So to paint a picture in you guys' mind is, well, they have brought back map designers and a very high up guy who made maps for COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2. So let's take that style, especially from Modern Warfare 2. So let's just say Modern Warfare multiplayer is just like that. So yes, you have your smaller, more chaotic, more usual, newer COD maps like Rust and Scrapyard and Subbase, you know, stuff, Skid Row as well. Maps like that. But at the same time, you have your kind of more different, more out there medium maps like Afghan and I know, Karachi and Terminal. Then you have your wastelands, your quarries, your bloody derailed. A Fuel? Did any of you guys play Fuel, the DLC map for Modern Warfare 2? Damn, that map was a large boy. That was a large lad. So just imagine those, and if you play on the bigger maps, it was like 10v10 instead of 6v6. So it could be just as action-packed as the smaller maps, as these newer COD maps, but it's not as small and as confined. And at the same time, all those maps would not be so similar, so they wouldn't all play the same. It may have different power positions, different routes. You can go high, you can go low, there's open areas, there's, you know, all that kind of stuff. But it's not slow and campy because there's not many players. It kind of combats that, and like I said, this is a genius idea, but if I was in charge, would have happened centuries ago. So if you guys somehow don't realise, this news really excites me, and it's right up my street, my alley, whatever the saying is. And like I said as well, I don't see how this could be negative. Actually I can, and that's if they try to do bigger style maps and it just doesn't work and it kind of turns out like COD Ghosts. Oh dear. Or if it's just a change that the COD community doesn't like, because something tells me we don't like change. Even if it seems like it could be good, you know, we might be complaining. Some people might complain, oh, why is there no 6v6? Why are normal matches 8v8? And that's just me speculating, but you know, that could be a thing. In Black Ops 4, some of the modes are 5v5, but the deathmatch modes are 6v6. So what happens if that happens again, where it's like, maybe objective modes are 6v6, but deathmatch modes like Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed by default are 10v10. Now, unless it's already too late and I've bought into the hype, I don't want to completely buy into the hype and say this game is going to be the best thing to ever live. But so far, most of the things in this game seem like they are coming directly from my brain, from what my perfect COD would be. And lads, that is a scary thought. And I think that's all I have to say on this topic. So guys, I'll see you in the next one. Stay spicy, and I'll see you there. Cheers.